Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're working on our 100-day challenge again. We're on day 29, and today I thought I would make a pocketed gatefold pocket using some doilies I had in my stash. Okay, they're just those paper ones. Okay, and some vellum. So all you're gonna need is some paper doilies, some vellum, and some glue. Yeah, that's about it. So, pretty simple today. I've got a couple of them made up that are ready to show and tell, right? So, the gatefold is these two sides meeting each other, right? Get in shot. And then this pocket is down here to put some really fun things in. So you have a pocket here, and you have a pocket here, okay? And I just stick the vellum in there because I think it's pretty. So to me, that's really, really, really pretty. You can put anything in there. You don't have to use vellum. You can use paper or cardstock or whatever you want to use, okay? So what I do is I take at least 2 of them because these things are not very strong, okay? They're not sturdy-ish. So let me put these over here. You just fold these in to meet each other because you're going to have to glue those together a little bit, you know. These are the larger-ish ones. Let me see what the size is on these things. They're pretty big. They've been in my stash for an age. 10.5 inches is what the across is. So when you fold them this way, that makes a nice gatefold. Now, a lot of people will just use that and make a little pocket at the bottom. And that's okay. You can do that. I like to fold up the bottom. And that gives you, you know, this pocket and that pocket. If I can stay in shot. For some reason, I'm not staying in shot good today. This pocket and that pocket. So, and if you put it down right, you've got another one. So that's a 3 pocket in one situation. So once you get these meeting, they don't have to overlap much, just a little. And like I said, I use at least 2. I like them to be, you know, I like them to be a little stronger than just one layer, okay? And then you press them down really good so that they behave themselves, right? Okay. And they'll behave themselves. So what I do to put the vellum inside, I've got a couple of them made up over here to put together. I'm going to show you how to cut the vellum. Cutting vellum is a little tricky. It can be anyways. It's not like impossible or whatever, but it can be a little tricky, okay? It's very thin and fragile, so I'm putting 2 fragile things together, right? Okay, let's, you know, do that. All right, I'm going to pull in my cutter. So what I do, okay, I don't want it to go up here. I want it to be here. Does that make sense? Where the fold in is. That way it's not going beyond that point, okay? So I unfold it again, right? And I stick my vellum in here so that I know what size I want. I want it to go down to the fold, right? And where's my pencil? And right here, I take and put just a little bitty faint line there, and hopefully I can see it when I'm doing stuff. All right, that's the first cut. Now with vellum, you never want to start at the end over here or over here, okay? Go into the middle of it and hold it still and trim it that way, because if you start at the edge with a paper trimmer, that just becomes problematic, okay? All right, now let's bring this back in. We've got our height, Okay, now we want our width. Okay, my width should be just inside my fold. If you can see through the vellum, just inside my fold will be plenty wide enough, because you don't want it to be complicated, right? So then you do want to be able to see your line after you make it, though, so that's always a little bit of an issue. Okay, again, don't start on the edge. Bring your trimmer over and then, you know, over. That way you don't just, it'll make a mess on the edge of your vellum. Just saying. Okay, so now we've got our vellum. We've got our vellum, and it goes down to the fold. It goes in there. Get in there. And we've got our gatefold here. Let's see. I could take a little bit more off of that. Let me take a little bit more off. Sorry. But, you know, when you're doing this, it's not a precision thing. You just have to go by what you think is going to work. And even the best of measurements, I'll take a little bit more than that off. Again, in the middle. Especially on these little bitty pieces like this. You just don't want to, really, you don't want it to get all messed up. So, here we go. Again, just whittle it down till you get it where you want it. That's what I do. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Perfect. And do a little bit of, you don't need a lot. Just a little dab here and there of the glue. Just to hold this. Now my glue's not going to be cooperative. Come on now. Okay. Solution. Alright. Yep, we need a solution. That's all. Okay. I'll lay that there in case I need it again. Yep, it's good now. Okay, so you might want to dot some glue in if you've got several layers, you know, just to get it to where it's tacked together. And then put some glue just lightly. You can use double stick tape if you want. I don't particularly do that with this because it would still be sticky through it. It's like gluing on lace because there's so many holes to deal with, right? So yeah, there's that. You just want to tack it down. It doesn't take a whole lot, but you do want to make sure you're not gluing it to your vellum. Okay, just don't do that. All right, now that we've got that done, and we can see that it's still open. I can see it anyways. I hope you can see it. So we're going to fold this back up. I'm going to get my bone folder again. Give it another press because, you know, pressing is good. All right, so on this one, we're just going to do up the sides here. Now you can do this fold with, you can do it with cardstock. You can do this kind of fold with just about anything you want to do. I've just had these in my stash for like an age and a day. I got them thinking, no, I got them for a specific project. And when you get them, you get a lot. I think there were lots of different sizes in the package. They're for, you know, when you make a cake or whatever, and you put this pretty cute thing underneath it, right? Some people will tea dye them or coffee whatever, and I wouldn't do that, but that's me. I mean, other people do, and they do fine with it. It's a very fragile paper. It's thin as paper, okay? It's very thin, and that's why I use more than one layer. So when you do that, you've got, you know, very fragile, but if you put more than one layer, you're good. And like I said, there's different sizes. This one is, let me see. they're all going to be about the same size. So let's see, this one is 4 3/4 wide, and you can adjust that when you do your fold. 7 1/4 tall, so it will fit in most regular size journals. It wouldn't do a mini for sure. You'd have to do some trimming on it, but it's really pretty and it's really simple to put together. I got these other two to put together. I've got these two put together. I think I may use some of these in that the journal that I'm going to do for my granddaughter that has the frozen princesses, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm just going to do some glue along here to tack these together like before. Because, you know, if you got several layers, you want them to be kind of tacked together. And it is very thin, so what you do on one usually will go through on another, okay? So I'm going to do some here, just right around these edges. I think what I'm going to do is go over here, not up there, go over here and put some around these while I've got it open. And then I'll hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got this tacked down. It's not glued to our vellum. And let me get these sides done. There's a lot of fun ways to do this. I think I may, like I said, use some of these in my little golden book journal for the princesses. I think they'd be pretty doing that, but they would be great in a garden journal. They would be great in, well, anything that's not dark and grungy, you know, they would do fine. Yeah, I think so. Okay, you have to be careful with them when they're wet because, yeah, it's paper thin, remember. Okay, so there's another one, and we've got this pocket here, and we've got this pocket here. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to just say, okay, we're done. Okay, again, just tacking it down just a little bit to keep these together, right? It's very, very thin, you know, paper, so it doesn't take a lot. Yep, just like so. Just so you don't, you know, make sure you don't glue your vellum, right? And then do this one. Let me press it again just because, you know, it keeps it flat-ish. Okay. Yeah, these can get a little bit bulky with you, but I don't know, I think they're worth the effort to work with. You just have to, yeah, work with them. It's the only way you can put that. Just have to work with them. But they're just really pretty. Dainty, right? Dainty. It's a word. Okay, so, yeah. Those are pretty. And they're ready to be filled with pretty things and do pretty things with them. Now, like I said, you can put this in. You can have a side tuck pocket going in that way. You can make it to where you have a top pocket. I probably won't do that because, yeah, that's going to be a little more fragile at the top. But the sides, I mean, you know, you can do sides really easy. We've got that one, and this one, and this one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, let's not forget, this is day 29, doily vellum gatefold pocketed pockets. That's a long, I don't know if I use that whole thing in the title, but hey, there you go. They're really pretty, very functional. I like functional, right? I mean, you know, and these things are cheap. I mean, you can get a whole gob of them for really cheap. This is just one thing to do with them. And I've used up several of mine now. I still have a bunch, and I'll come up with something else for another whatever time. So, yeah, there you go. All right, you guys, please take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.